Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Tune Up Tuesday. Yes, that day of the week where we look at making tweaks and changes. We've got a little something a little different for you today too. When it comes to your business, are you on course? Have you taken an inventory of where your business is right now? Do you know what your sales are? Do you know what your total mind blank? Do you know where you are? Have you looked at your numbers? Have you looked at your key performance indicators? Do you know where they are? Are they on target to where you want them to be? If they are not on target, what tweaks and changes do you need to make? What course corrections? Are you on the right path to get to where you want to go with your business? If you're not on the right path, what course corrections do you need to make to get over to the right path so that you can then power on with your business? So that's what today is all about. It's looking at your business. Take stock of your business. Where is it at? Where do you want it to be? How are you going to get there? Are you going to get there currently doing what you're doing? Or do we need to make some course correction? It reminds me of, when I was talking about course correction day, it reminded me of the time I went sailing in a yacht. At the time, I was terrified of water. So I'm sitting there with my life jacket on. I'm sitting in the stairwell that goes down into the galley area. And the others were up on deck. There was 4 of us for an overnight on a yacht. And I said, come take the tiller because we've got to get the sails sorted, set and all that sort of stuff. I went, okay. So I get up there, I'm taking the tiller, and the guy's name was Chris, and he says, all right, see that island over there? I go, yep. He says, just keep the boat, he said, keep the yacht pointed in that direction. We're aiming for that island. And I says, okay. And so I've got the tiller in my hand and I'm making those course corrections to keep me on target. Well, all of a sudden, the wind comes along and tips us about 45 degrees. And then we ride it again. That terrified the crap out of me. So I made an adjustment with the tiller so I wouldn't have that wind coming in and knocking us over again. And Chris was saying, we're off course. You need to adjust back to course. I said, if I do that, we're going to tip over. He says, no, we're not going to tip over. And I was sort of like, really? And he's like, yeah, we're not going to tip over. He knew that I had a huge fear of water. But we had to keep making those course corrections to keep us on course, to keep us in our target. Our target was that island. When we got that island, we were going to be making, I think we're going to go left or right. I don't remember where we were going to go. But for that, we had to stay in the lane that we were in until we got to a certain point, and that island happened to be our visual point of the direction that we needed to go in to stay in the lane that we were in, because we were in the Marlborough Sounds, absolutely gorgeous place to sail. And I did have sailing experience when I was in school. I belonged to the sailing club, and we used to go out in these little optimists, and we were told they couldn't be flipped. Yeah, one of the girls proved that to be completely wrong and completely flipped it, and yes, ended up with the boat on its side, with the little optimist on its side. But when you're in a yacht, you have to make course corrections. When you're flying a plane, you have to make those course corrections. When you're driving a car, you have to make the course corrections to make sure that you are staying in your lane, going in the right direction, and everything else. When I'm driving the RV, I have to make course corrections. I've got to make sure I stay in my lane. So it requires just those little tweaks of the steering wheel to keep me in my lane and not drifting off the road or into other vehicles in the other lanes. So that's what we're doing with your business today, is we're going to have a look at go in, look at your business. Where is it right now, right at this point in time? Where is it you want it to go? Are you on target to meet that based on what your business is like now? Is it on the correct path to get you to where you want to go? Sorry, my dog's decided to do Zooms. She's in play mode right now. So that's what you need to do. So that's what you're going to be looking at today. Do you have to make slight adjustments to get there, or do you have to make a massive course change because you're completely on the wrong path? But when you make those course changes, just do small adjustments at times instead of doing a big adjustment. The smaller adjustments are easy to navigate than making a big, right, cutting the line off here and we're going to go this direction. Just do it slight and gentle. Don't do it. Remember this book, The Compound Effect, is making small adjustments that have a major impact over a long period of time. If you make a major course adjustment, it could throw your whole business out. So just make slight course adjustments to start moving towards where you want it to be. So that's it from me for today, except I don't even have a question for you today for a Tell a Story question. What I do have is that at 12 noon Mountain Time today, we are going live with our very first Family Tree Answers podcast. So it's scrolling along the bottom of the screen here. Family Tree Answers podcast launches today at 12 noon Mountain Time. It will be live at youtube.com/Helen Brahms. And we have already sent the schedule thing over to YouTube. So you can go to that channel right now and you can click on the thing to get a reminder of when it starts, so that you can be there. But our very first episode is all about, should I tell you, how to tell your story and why it is important. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling day. We look forward to seeing you live on our YouTube channel today at 12 noon Mountain Time, as we launch Family Tree Answers podcast today. I am super excited about this. It's been a long time coming. I've been thinking about it for a long time and finally got to the point it was sort of like, screw it, let's just do it. So go out, have a super fantastic sparkling tune-up Tuesday, and we'll catch you back here for Helen's Great Adventures at 6 p.m. Mountain Time this evening. We may be a little late because we have a friend arriving in the resort today. It depends how long. Maybe I'll just put her on the live with us. I'll have to ask her that one. And then if you want to check out Family Tree Answers, it's today, 12 noon Mountain Time on our YouTube channel. Have a super fantastic sparkling day. Hei konara.